Intriguing Generalization and Simplicity of Adversarially Trained Neural Networks. Joint work by Auburn University and University of Illinois at Chicago. Current neural nets can be easily fooled by out-of-distribution examples. The state-of-the-art network may consider this as cheetah, starfish, gibbon, and school bus. The gibbon example was created by add a little adversarial noise to the panda image. We call it adversarial examples, which standard network usually fails. To solve this issue, we can use adversarial training. Instead of minimize the loss of original images, we can now minimize the loss of the adversarial examples. Network trained to correctly label the adversarial examples are called robust networks. Here are 3 interesting open questions for robust network regarding their preference for shapes and textures, their generalization capabilities, and their hidden representation inside the networks. Do networks trained via adversarial training prefer shapes or textures? We did a series of Q-conflict experiments where the image contained different content and textures. For example, this image has the shape of a cat but texture of an elephant. We found that standard AlexNet preferred texture 83% of the time. In opposite, the robust AlexNet prefers shapes around 82% of the time. Similar results can be found in GoogLeNet and ResNet. So the robust networks prefer shapes. The second question is, does adversarial training provide classifier with extra generalization boosts on any unseen types of image distortions? To answer the question, we select some image that both networks can correctly classify and see what the network will perform under different types of distortion. For adversarial examples, the robust network are much better as we expected. For 15 types of ImageNet C distortions, the standard network is slightly better. For shapeless distortions, the standard AlexNet is better. Interestingly, for textureless images, the robust network is better. Similar trend can be found in GoogLeNet and ResNet. This result shows that the robust network generalizes better on textureless images. So how do the hidden representations in robust networks enable their generalization capability? The robust filters are smoother and less diverse than the standard network, as we can see. If we align the filters with similarity, we can see this difference clearly. We add Gaussian noise to the original images and measure the smoothness of the activation map on the first convolution layer. The standard activation maps are much noisier after addition of noise to the input image. In contrast, the robust channel remains similarly smooth before and after noise addition, which suggests that the first layer filters out the noise. In addition, robust channel prefer images that are much simpler and less diverse. With the technique called network dissection invented by Bao and Zhou, we found that the robust network has 117% more color detectors, 7% more texture detectors, but 28% less in object detectors. Similar trend can be found on GoogLeNet and ResNet. We now have 2 major findings. Robust nets prefer shapes, and robust nets have more texture neurons, which are seemingly contradictory. Through a further analysis via a Bayesian study, which zeroing out some specific channels to see how it affects the network, we found that the texture detectors are not only useful to texture-based prediction, but surprisingly, they are also equally useful for shape-based prediction. Some spectral concepts in texture detectors like checkered perforated zigzag dominate the most important neurons across all layers. The paper and code can be found on our website here. Thank you for watching.